Hi, it's Neil. I thought I would give the market update via a video. Just see what happens, see if you like it. If you do, great, let me know. If you don't, let me know. We'll go back to the old written format. But I wanted to just touch base with you and connect on what's happening in 2015. So far this year, the real story has been the dollar. It's been strong, although it's gotten weaker a little bit lately. But the dollar's been strong, and that's made it more difficult for the S&P 500, the large companies in the United States, to compete because the dollar's stronger, so their goods and services are more expensive. So sales are down about 3.5%, but if you forget about energy, revenue is up by 2.5%. So if, with all that into consideration, then you think, well, why is the market so strong? Well, to answer that question, let's first ask why the dollar is so strong. And the reason the dollar is strong is because the United States market, the economy is healthy, and especially when you look at the American economy versus what's happening in the rest of the world. You've got oil that's still cheap, interest rates are low, and our economy is relatively strong but not too strong. And the good news about that is that probably rates, the Fed is probably not going to rush to increase our interest rates too quickly. So it's sort of a Goldilocks economy where things are going okay, but not too well, so that they'll probably continue, all things being equal. And as strong as the dollar is, there are forces gathering that may weaken the dollar. European banks are trying to stimulate their own economy, as is China. So that may make the dollar less expensive, and that may enable the American manufacturers to become more competitive, and that could propel the market up higher. So that, I think, explains why the S&P is doing as well as it has. It's at a record level in 2015, even though the dollar is so expensive. The next question is, what's ahead? Well, obviously I don't know, but I am encouraged. Manufacturing is slow, but it's steady. And when you look at the automobile industry, it's actually very encouraging. As a matter of fact, GM reported that they expect the automobile industry to have a record year, the best year since 2006. The Institute of Supply Management released a report that actually was a positive report, and they were expecting a decline in the supply management numbers, so that's good. New orders are up to 53.5, which is the best it's been in all of 2015. Exports are up, and 15 out of 18 companies surveyed, or industries that have been surveyed, report higher activity. Now, obviously, there are some concerns. Employment has actually contracted a little bit, but most economists expect that to reverse and the economy to expand. Wages have actually increased. And still employers are complaining that they can't find the people that they need, both on the skilled and the unskilled labor markets. They just can't find enough people. So, and then finally, the University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index is up about 3 points in April to one of its highest points since 2006. So, as I said, all in all, I'm encouraged, and there's plenty to be encouraged by, but it never, ever pays to be complacent. It's important to always be on guard, because the market is the best arbiter of really what's going on, rather than anyone's predictions. I don't predict the market. I follow it. I think that makes more sense, because the market sort of is a better interpreter of events, and also at the end of the day, that's all that matters, is what the market thinks about the future. So I'll continue to pay attention and let you know what's going on. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, let me know. Let me know if you like this new format or if you prefer the old format, and I look forward to connecting with you. Thank you.